on the 31st of March, 11 days to go till we shoot. Still got some little bits and bobs to do. So one of the things I want to do today is I need to make this costume, which is going to be worn by Rachel, who's playing the witch. This needs to be, because the witch has been living in the woods for decades, wearing the same clothes basically. It's going to be dirty, it's going to be torn, frayed, so I need to make it look like that. So I'm going to put some holes in it, and I've got some Dirty Down spray, which is basically spray, just spray it all over and it makes it look kind of, you know, grubby, dirty kind of thing. So what I'm doing at the bottom here on the hem is I'm just trying to make it all raggy and as if it's been snagged and worn, I think. So all I'm doing is just sticking the scalpel in, just ripping it down, and I want all these kind of threads, spare threads, and hanging down like that, so it looks raggy and worn, and it's all being caught on branches. And do you know what I mean? It's just, I mean, because she's been in the woods for like decades, so it would be just absolutely destroyed this this freaking dress that she's wearing, you know. So all I'm doing is just ripping it, and I mean, even if I just do a big rip like that, you know what I mean, that's going to add to it. So she would have like kind of rips in it like that. So even if I just randomly just stick it in and just rip it down, that's fine. Do you know what I mean? That looks brilliant. And even if we like just stick one in here somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So just pull that apart slightly. Anyway, so that's looking pretty good. Doesn't have to be all the way through, just a little kind of if it's been snagged on something. So imagine that's a branch that's just stuck in there and she's just pulled, and it's just so we are actually going to see the bottom of this dress in fairly close detail, like. I'm not going to give it any away, but we do see kind of the witch's lower half in a certain part of the film. So some clicks in there. Don't really want to cut it too much. Just get some little, so the material's kind of gathered in areas. It looks like it's been snagged on something and just pulled. I'll get some of the threads coming through. Pull some of the threads loose on that. Oh yes, a man of many talents. Oh yes. Just deciding how far you want to go really, with how much you want to, you know, how far you want to destroy the dress, like the costume. You know what I mean? So if this film director lark doesn't work out, I'm available for costume work, prop making, coffee making. Threads coming out of this. Come on, get some threads coming out. I think the neckline would be the neckline needs to be frayed as well, so we'll do some of that. Just pick away at that. It needs to be really frayed, I think, on the neckline. Rachel's gonna love this, and you, Rachel. So we need to do the cuffs on the sleeve as well. So the cuffs, the edge of the cuffs is all frayed, and I'll get some of these, the hem on that to kind of come away and hang down as well. It's all good. You can't really go wrong with this. I mean, if you put a hole in it in the wrong place, it doesn't matter, because it's just gonna look like it's supposed to, all torn and frayed, and this cuff's a bit too well stitched, to be honest. So we need to really get that, we need to dig in there and get that all raggy and frayed as much as possible. Like, I don't want any nice neat edges on there on this. So we are going to see the witch's hands fairly close up at various points as well. So all this needs to be literally destroyed, like, to be honest. And it is. Wonder if I can get a refund for this costume if it doesn't fit. So that looks pretty decent. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Look at that. All them threads hanging down, raggy. Oh, that's great. I love that. I love it. Put a few little tears in there as well. Oh, that one's gone right through. Fabulous. I don't want to expose too much of the arm underneath, because then it's going to have to do more makeup up the arm. Do you know what I mean? So we don't want to expose too much of that, because more makeup means more time, and more time in makeup means less time in shooting. So we need to just keep that in check. So I think I've done enough damage to the dress. It's all nicely frayed and torn at the edges, holes in it. It's looking decent. So all I need to do now is put the dirty down spray on it to make it look dirty, mucky, what have you. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make some of the holes kind of thinner around the edges, make the material a little bit thinner, and to do that I've got this little kind of sharpening stone which is quite rough and ready. So what I'm doing is I'm just dragging it across the material, and that's kind of opening up some of the material, and it's making some of the cuts and that I've already done. It's kind of freeing those edges a bit more, so it doesn't look like it's a fresh cut. Dragging out some of the threads as well, which looks fantastic. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to make this look more worn than what it was previously. So the next thing I'm going to do is use the dirty down spray, but rather than apply it straight to the dress, I'm going to do a little test with this first on a bit of paper. So that's what we've got on the paper. Ready to try it on the dress. So what I'm going to do is I'm leaving the camera indoors, just inside the house, because it's slightly windy outside, so you're just going to get that blowing effect across the microphone. So I'm just going to do it outside here, just outside the door. Dirty down spray. Let's go. So I'm just going to try it on the back of the dress for now. It's a little bit windy, like, so it's kind of blowing the spray. It's blowing the paint. Rather than just testing it on the back, I'm actually going to do the front, because if I use a lot of this up on the back and I haven't got enough left for the front, I'm going to have to order another can, and this costs an absolute fortune to buy, so I don't want to waste this. So this is the end result. Nasty, dirty, grubby. Very nice. Lovely.